Konnichiwa, Mina's Sakura, and you're watching PokeCast. Today's video is going to be set 2 for the Chess Battle Royale Collection Edition. Also, set 3, the final match, is also included in this video. And boy, was this really fun recording. Just going through, doing all the matches, it was so much fun to do this. So I hope you guys are ready to see who the champion of this 10-game tournament is, because it was a lot of fun. And I did have to add in one new rule into this one, and I will explain that one when I get to it. Alright, the winners from the last set are Pure Chess PS4, Cohort Chess, PlayStation Minis, Chess H-Tech for PlayStation 1, Chess Master for PS2, and Family Game Pack for PlayStation 1. Now, yes, we did have several of them win by default, since 2 of the games refused to actually play ball. One of them flat out crashing every time. And the other one just taking too long to make its decisions, so we had to declare disqualification on that one just because, yes. Well, let's go ahead and head over to the rules, and that way we can remind you of the 2 rules and introduce the 3rd new rule. Alright, rule number 1 has to be a chess game. What I mean by that is, as long as it's a game that is, the chess is the base game in it, or it's part of a board game compilation, then it is included inside this list. That's what it has to be. It cannot be a new version of chess like Chess 2. It cannot be Star Trek chess. It cannot be 3D chess. Can't be anything like that. It has to be a chess game. Also, it cannot be any game just like in PlayStation Home. We could go and play chess with other people, but that was in PlayStation Home, with PlayStation Home being the main game. So those type of chess games do not count. Alright, rule number 2 has to be in my collection. Now, it can be physically or digitally. Now, for the digital ones, I did have to make limitations, so I only included the PlayStation Network games, Nintendo eShop games, and if I had it, I would have allowed the Xbox arcade games. Now, I don't have Xbox, and so I didn't include those ones, but all of the other ones were excluded due to the fact that on iOS and Android, there would be thousands of them. Also, I did not do any Steam games because, well, I did not want to go and see how many there were on there because it would have made the video too long. The tournament too long. So, that's the second rule right there and why I have it. Alright, rule number 3, no rematches. The reason why I had to do this is because after filming this set, I had 2 times where games either went into stalemate or had a draw. And I was not going to replay them due to the fact that it would take 32 an hour long, and I used the app Pixter to go ahead and do a coin flop, basically. Coin toss to choose the winner. So this is why I included this rule, because I had to do something that way we can move on. Otherwise, it would have unfortunately happened again. All the matches would have been even longer. Alright, set 2 match 1. We have Pure Chess PS4 version versus Cohort Chess PlayStation Minis. Now, when it comes to this game, this was a lot of fun. Both games were going at it equally until Cohort Games made a mistake. And Pure Chess was not going to stand there and let that mistake be silent. Went all in and practically destroyed Cohort Chess, without hesitation. It was a really nice match, and I'm sitting there on my edge to see oh wow, it's going in, what's going to happen. And that's one thing that I really enjoyed about this, that it showed instantly, one mistake, you're gone. And I was really happy that you could just see that even a computer can make a mistake, while the other one was like, oh, why, thank you, I love you now. And this match right here lasted for about 23 minutes. You know, because I had to type in the moves and all that. But yeah, it was roughly about 23 minutes. And a pretty quick match. Not as fast as the first one in the previous video. But yeah, it was quite nice. So the winner of that one was Pure Chess. And really, there was no contest after that mistake was given. Alright, time for set 2, match 2, which is Chessmaster PS2 versus Chess Age Tech for PlayStation 1. This truly was the epic battle between games. Both games refused to lose. They fought equally. I mean, there's no other way to really talk about how equal it was. They, literally one would take a piece, the next one would take a piece, and they whittled it down to where each of them had the king and one rook. That was it. And from there, it was just torment for me watching it because nothing could happen. Neither of them would give up just to let the match end. So this is one of the games that made me have to use the Pickster app to choose because it became a stalemate. 2 hours long. And I think I gave the ending part during the stalemate at least 30 minutes to see if somebody would do it. So the match technically was an hour and a half. Then the stalemate started, and it was 30 minutes more of me just like, please somebody mess up. Please somebody mess up. Please somebody mess up. And it was, like I said, it was fun to watch. But as soon as that happened and nothing was going on, I was just like, oh, come on. You can't be doing this to me. But yeah, it was an amazing match. We really sat down and thought about it. Watching the two actually go at it to where it was just 4 pieces left, and neither giving it up was quite impressive. So that's exactly how this match went. It was, I think, the longest match I had in the tournament. And I have to say, if Chessmaster did not have a force move option, it would have been the same as playing Battle versus Chess, and I would have to have disqualified it because every move I had to actually use the force move to even get him to play. So, didn't really like that, but there's no denying that the skill level that each of them did was astounding. And so the first one to win by a coin toss was Chessmaster PS2. A well-fought battle until the stalemate happened, so our winner of that one was Chessmaster PS2 due to a coin toss. Alright, heading into set 2, match 3, Chessmaster PS2 versus Family Game Pack PlayStation 1. I know it sucks when you're the one that has to go immediately in and fight again, but I thought he would be able to do good. Now here's a very interesting match. This one is almost to the equivalent of the game either not working or the game just flat taking too long to think. The two started out really powerful. Both games were not giving an inch away, and then something very unique happened. They got to a point to where one of them was trying to take out the queen, if I remember correctly, and the other one refused to lose their queen. So, the pieces kept on moving. The same pieces kept on moving. And eventually, Chessmaster came up with a rule that I've never heard of and said, due to this rule, this is a draw. So, it's like, really? You literally refuse to lose a piece to the other one. So you caused a draw with some rule that, frankly, I didn't know existed, just to make sure that you did not get embarrassed. So I had to do another Pixter one here, but it was definitely one of those times where I was scratching my head and marveling at the blatant cowardliness, it's almost what I want to say, of the other game. It was very unique with how this went down. Like I said, I didn't know that this rule existed. I did not expect it to ever be called if I knew that the rule existed. But it was just funny because one game really wanted to take out that piece wholeheartedly. The other game's like, no, you're not getting this piece because I don't want you to. And it fought and fought and fought until finally one of the games just goes, screw you. We just broke this rule. I'm invoking it. Ha 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 ha. Rematch now. No, we don't have any rematches. This is stupid. I would rather have a win. So we did a coin toss at the end. And that's literally how this match went. It was the most annoying thing to happen, in my opinion. And this was honestly an annoying match because of that. Now, mind you, I just got done doing the last match, which went to a stalemate. I don't know why Chessmaster did not call a stalemate, or the draw. The last game, that would have made sense, because nobody was willing to do anything. This one, no, it was just like, well, just going to go ahead and do this. Draw, please, and continue with a different game. So, it was a very unique match, and frankly, very annoying, due to the fact that one of the games literally did not want to lose. And that's basically my experience with this match, and, well, it ticks me off to even talk about it, because I think it's absolutely hilarious that even was able to happen, and it happened. So that's how that match went. So here is the picture of the rule. They're draw by threefold repetition, because somebody did not want to lose. So I used Pixter, and Family Game Pack won that coin toss, and I was very happy because the Chessmaster pissed me off. So I was happy to say the winner is Family Game Pack by coin toss, because the other game was starting to really make me not want to play it. Finally, set 3, final match. Pure Chess PS4 edition versus Family Game Pack. Now, here was a good match. I mean, set them both up, had them going, and wow. It was outstanding. They both went at it. It was phenomenal. What more can I really say? I mean, both of them were doing a great job. And I honestly thought Pure Chess was going to lose. I mean, that's how good the defense was set up for the Family Game Pack. And they were doing both good moves, and all of a sudden, he moved a piece. Pure Chess moved a piece. Put something into check. Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing. Nice. Not going to fool me, are you? Move the king out of check. Okay. Move a different piece up. King's not in check yet. Another piece is being guarded. Okay. Moves another piece to see if he can, scare the other one into doing something stupid. No. King can check. Okay, alright, let's do this. Okay. This. King can check again. And it started to fold out that way. He had the opportunity to take out several pieces or lose other pieces. And that's how the match started to go. Mind you, Family Game Pack had a brilliant setup. And it was quite a nice one. But Pure Chess decided, oh, it is a beautiful, beautiful setup. However, I got the right pieces, and you're in trouble. And that's how the game continued on from there. To eventually, checkmate. I honestly did not think that Pure Chess was going to win this. I thought Family Game Pack was going to continue to destroy. And I was completely wrong. When I saw it started to happen, it's like, oh. It's one of those moments where you just, you're watching a sports game, and then one of those things happen. Somebody steals home base, gets that extra run in. Somebody catches a pass and makes a touchdown that should not have happened. Somebody kicks the ball, and the ball flies over, goes into the goal, scoring the winning point. And I can go on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. When that starts happening, you just start getting excited because you're watching it happen. As you're typing in the pieces for each of them, you can see it happening. And it was so much fun to watch it. This is one of the other matches during the whole tournament that literally made me happy I did it. Because the comeback was amazing. The strategy used to take out the right pieces and checkmate the king was outstanding. And let's also be honest about it, that when it comes to graphically, this is the prettiest chess game I own. So it was very nice and beautiful. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these chess games looked really good too. But this one's my favorite one on the graphic size. And it doesn't matter which version you're playing, it always looked beautiful. So it was just really nice to see how the game went. And when it happened, you're just like, yes! And you're excited to watch it because of everything that went down. And I am just really happy that I was able to do this and enjoy so many great matches. And this one really just being the best match out of all of it. Strangely enough, being the last match, it really showed what each game can do. And it's funny because of the Family Game Pack winning because of a coin toss and then coming in here. And it did hold its own for a while until Pure Chess once again said, no, I'm going to win. Get ready, here it comes. And it just devastates the competition. So, that was just so much fun to watch. This one literally is the best. So, that's what made this one so much fun for me to do it. And why I recommend this one to definitely pick up if you haven't tried it yet and give it a try. So, the Grandmaster out of the tournament is Pure Chess, doing the PS4 version of it. Now, like I said, it was phenomenal. The match was 54 minutes long, and, the last bit of it really just came out of nowhere and did a phenomenal job. this has been a lot of fun just going through and seeing which games I actually had that had chess on it, and then trying out each one. Yes, we had 2 games that were disqualified due to the fact that one of them was thinking too long, and one of them completely crashed every single time. So unfortunately, we had those problems with those 2 games. Then, of course, we had 2 games that, or 2 matches, I should say, since there was actually 3 games right there, that had to have a coin toss to see who won, just because we had a stalemate and we had a draw by a rule I didn't know existed. But when it came down to the ones that actually played and didn't have to resort to a forfeit or a coin toss, the matches were quite amazing. Not to say that the ones that came down to a stalemate and a draw were not good ones, because they were pretty good when it started off and really fun. It's just the ending just became bleh. But all in all, I think it was a good one. I wouldn't mind to do a couple more games, just for I can enjoy seeing how those games will work, and hopefully have better results with all of the games working. That way we actually have 3 videos, or I should say multiple videos, as needed. So I'll definitely think about doing a couple other games that I can do, and just really enjoying seeing how well those particular games will end up doing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This has been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys, just really enjoyed it. So the biggest question I will ask everybody down in the comments, put down what your favorite chess game is and from what system. So that way we can all see what is your favorite one. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.